than 50 amazing years in the music business, working with artists like Paul McCartney, Etta James, Jay-Z, and many more. Leo Nocentelli is the legendary guitarist of the Meters and a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award recipient. Well, this weekend he's performing at Le Petit Theater and discussing many different aspects of the music business, including the art of sampling. We're so happy to have you on the 504 for the first time.
I'm elated to be here. I saw the show. You know, lots of times I watch it, and
thanks.
I said, hey, I got to get on that show.
Well, we love it. We're glad to have you here. And I'm just learning you're just coming back to New Orleans. You've been living in LA all these years.
Yeah, about 33 years, and I've been back maybe eight or 9 months now.
And what brought you back home?
New Orleans, the food, the music, and just the fact that I was just miss it, you know?
Yeah.
After 33 years in LA, that's enough time.
That was enough, yeah. And you've done a lot.
Yeah, that's it.
So with the Meters, when you think back on all these years, you guys did so many great things. Is there anything that stands out for you?
I think the fact of the longevity, you know, in terms of the young people, they're aware of the meter just as much as the older people.
And why do you think that is? Why do some bands have longevity and others don't?
I just think it's the music. I think the music was way before its time. You know, you could tell that by the sampling. You know, all the young artists, all the young rap artists that sampled the Meters music, and there's got to be something present about that. You know, not in the past.
Gotcha.
And even though it is in the past, it still stood the test of time. So I'm very excited about that.
And did you always want to play music? Were you always into music?
As long as I can remember.
As long as you can remember. So how'd the band come together?
8 years old.
How'd the band come together?
Oh wow, well, we started, actually Art Neville started the band. It was the band he had called the Hawkettes. And we started gathering different troops. I think I was the first one that he hired. And we started playing at a club called a Nightcap. And then it was called an Art Neville and Neville Sounds. And we got Zig, we got George, and we started playing there under that name. And we went to the Ivanhoe after that. And we recorded a song called Sophisticated Sissy Sissy Strut that we used to open up, song I wrote that we used to open up the set with. And the song came out and sold about 250,000 copies in 2 weeks.
Wow.
So we decided to say, hey, it's no more Neville and Neville Sounds. It's a co-op thing, it's the Meters.
Oh,
so
nice.
The rest is history.
All right, really cool. And where'd the name the Meters come from?
Paper out of a hat.
Yeah, y'all just threw it into a hat?
Yeah, but in actuality, people think of the parking meters and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's so many different things it could be.
Yeah, you could equate it to that, but the real music is written in meters.
Right.
And so we equate our music style to the way music is written. You know, so I would say that that has significance in terms of the songs that we record.
Really cool. Well, you mentioned sampling. You were telling me earlier you are the most sampled guitar player of all time.
Yeah. You know,
so about how many people have sampled your music?
I would say over 400.
That is insane.
I mean, yeah, major. You know, of course, you know, when the first thing to look at is the Meters.
Yeah.
The Meters is responsible, you know, for that name, for that. However, the guitar, they pull the guitar off on most of them, and use a lot of my guitar.
Interesting. Okay, well, let's listen to one of y'all's songs right now that someone was sampled. All right, there you go. Now tell us about that song.
Wow, that song has been sampled quite a few times. It was sampled by Heavy D. He used most of the track, but the track that I'm excited about is the Music Soul Child. He used it, and I was so, I mean, it just touched me, you know. And what he did with the guitar, he pulled the guitar, just the guitar, and he arranged it, the main line of the guitar. He used it all through it, but there's some chords I'm using in between there that he kind of placed some here, he placed them in the middle, somewhere he placed in the end of it, and he brought it back. Whoever constructed the sample of my guitar was a genius.
Okay, well, let's listen to it. Let's see what he did with it.
I say, Sunday morning, I woke up with you on my mind. Yeah, 'cause I knew later on I see you in your glory, yeah, looking so fine.
And what does it feel like to have all these popular artists using your music?
Honor.
It is?
Honor, because you know, it's a blur to me. So I I didn't, when I wrote those songs and did those parts, I didn't think, well, 40, 50 years from now, somebody like Music Soul Child is going to be sampling it. I didn't think that. So it's like a blur. I can't feel really what people feel.
That's really
I'm
cool.
very humbled about it.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just happy that it worked out like that.
Nice.
You know?
All right, we are out of time, but I know you wanted to shout out who you're playing with Saturday, so do that quickly before we go.
Yeah, please come out Saturday at the La Petite Theater, August the 27th. We're gonna it's gonna be an intimate night of musical education with Leo Nocentelli that consists of Margie Perez, Rockin' Doopsie, Nick Daniels of Dumpster Funk, Darcy Malone, Cyril Neville, Omari Neville.
You got a whole cast out there. That's all right. We know where they are.
Yeah, so all of them are going to be there, but it's all going to be inconsistent relative to the show.
Okay.
With education, they're going to be helping me educate the people that come out
Super cool.
there.
I'm excited. I'll be there with you. Remember, guys, an intimate musical education evening with Leo Nocentelli is this Saturday at 7:30 at Le Petit. The tickets start at $35. You can buy them at LePetitTheater.com, and I'll be there hosting for the night. All right, guys, well, that is all for tonight. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow night at 9 for more of the 504.